welcome to this studio art vlog and my second oil painting of the year. I just went to my art store of choice and got these frames for my own picture canvas to build it myself. I think this way it's a lot cheaper because the bigger you go with canvases, the pricier they get, obviously, but it's like a lot pricier. This was $6 and I found some fabric on the streets a while back. It's definitely sealed, like it has some kind of sealer on top, so I will have to see how well it works, but I'm going to make my own picture canvas. I think we sometimes underestimate the power of art. If you think about it, for centuries there was no other medium to capture a moment, just paintings. And now we do all of these vision boards and, collages, which is really fun and really cool. But as a painter, I really want to capture the atmosphere that I see for myself in my future life, especially because I'm in gray Berlin winter right now and I just need a little bit of escapism, or rather like a dream vision that I can look into, dream myself into when it's just too gray and too heavy. So that's the theme for today's video. I actually had a lot of inspiration already saved on my Pinterest, like a lot of pictures of Dolce Vita, and I chose the one that I have always been going back to because I love the view and the atmosphere. And first I of course had to set the mood, make some tea, light my candle that almost fell apart, and then I decided to do a rough sketch just because I didn't want to exactly replicate the picture, the photo that I showed you, but I didn't really want to have the stovetop in the picture, so I just did a rough sketch of how I wanted the positioning to be. It has been a little while since the last oil painting, so I decided to practice first with a picture that felt easier to do. I chose this photo that I took at a park or something of these water lilies that also are so dreamy and kind of come close to this whole dreamy theme that I was going with this whole painting session. And yeah, it's also something that I can just escape into and dream my life away into. So perfect. I just started by preparing the canvas with a little bit more medium and the background color, which was kind of like a grayish blue green. The result is cute. I think the water lily itself, the pink one, is a little bit off. Like it doesn't really look real, but I think it's still dreamy and it was just a good practicing piece. And then to go into the big painting, I tried to prepare the canvas as well, but as I said, it was definitely sealed with something. I think this was not meant to be painted on, so it actually was quite difficult, and I didn't really get to prepare the whole canvas with one coat of paint and medium. It was more like a couple of brush strokes, and then I just went in with my sketch. I'm starting with the view out of the window and with these trees that are just kind of sun-kissed on top, and really try to take my time with it and kind of slow down through the process, because, you know, the dream vision of this painting is also kind of like this really calm, peaceful moment, and so I kind of have to replicate that feeling while painting it as well. guys, it's the next day and today I'm just going to continue with the background, the view that I started with yesterday already, and just really take my time with it because right now it looks really misty and I don't want that. I want a sunny, friendly look because that's kind of what I'm missing here in the city, in the gray city right now. So yeah, I'm going to continue with this small house and really trying to take my time with every spot of paint that I put on the canvas to really get the look that I want, and more so like the feeling, the atmosphere that I'm searching. And I think that's like my biggest struggle also. I can sketch and paint technically, like I can copy stuff, but to really create the atmosphere that I want, that's pretty difficult sometimes. So I really just want to take my time and try to recreate this atmosphere that I saw in the inspiration picture that I loved and that I associated with this painting, this picture. So yeah, let's continue painting.
Here I'm trying to really capture these sun-kissed trees, sun-kissed nature, this beautiful, peaceful view that you have when you look out of this window. And it's quite difficult. As I said, that's the biggest challenge for me always. Light and atmosphere, to capture that the way that it just kind of like illuminates every item is quite difficult for me. So I'm really trying to take my time here.
Time for a little break, so I just made a cubano, kind of, but with a little bit of milk. So it's like a cubano macchiato. You have to make it with honey or brown sugar. White sugar is not the same, like it needs this caramel taste. Guys, I think this is the right moment to end today's video. I'm going to continue painting this beautiful escapism, but not really escapism, more like vision board for my life kind of painting. Definitely check out the result in next week's video, and I really hope you enjoy it. Maybe you yourself are going to paint some kind of vision for your life, and this way you can practice to paint, but also have like a beautiful world that you can dream yourself into, especially if you're in a gray northern hemisphere city right now, as I am. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in next week's video. Bye!